News just in, the Johannesburg Metro Police has closed a Pick n Pay outlet in Florida, in Johannesburg, for allegedly not complying with COVID-19 regulations. For more on this now, let's speak to JMPD's spokesperson, Superintendent Minnaar. Good afternoon to you. Thank you so much for coming through. So give us more information on the decision to close down this Pick n Pay outlet.
Yes, disgruntled staff who were working at the store complained that they were in direct contact with a staff member who had tested positive for COVID-19. The staff members then refused to work and stood outside of the Florida Center in Florida Johannesburg. And the Pick n Pay then staff was outside in this communication with JMPD. Their decision was taken by JMPD to close down the store this afternoon at 3:30 p.m. and arrangements has been made with Environmental Health Department for these individuals who were in direct contact with the affected person to be tested tomorrow morning, and only thereafter will the store be allowed to be reopened.
All right. So my understanding, Mr. Minnaar, is that the complaint came from the workers themselves. What did the management say? Did you have any word with them?
Yes, we had communicated with management, who had a list of the individuals who were screened and who were in direct contact with the person affected. But the workers themselves were not told not to continue work, at least until they had received the results, and the workers were concerned about their health after they had been communicating and working in close contact with the person affected.
But then what happens, because one believes that this is a contravention of the Disaster Management Act? Have there been any arrests from those who knew of these cases but never acted on it?
No, look, in this particular case, it's fresh for us. So what we want to do is we want to act in the best interest of the workers, but also of the community who come to the store. We are needing to be attended by the members of staff.
All right. So as it is now, the outlet has been closed down, and you're saying that you're waiting for the environmental officials to do their work tomorrow. Therefore, we'll have a word as to whether it will reopen.
That's correct. So only after we have tested workers who were in direct contact with the individual, only then we will reopen the store.
All right, we'll leave it at that. Thank you so much for coming through. Superintendent Minnaar is Johannesburg Metro Police spokesperson, talking to us about news just in that a Pick n Pay outlet in Florida, in Johannesburg, has been closed down after workers there complained that they may have been in contact with one of their employees who had tested positive. This, of course, is a developing story, and very interestingly is to see what will happen, because this certainly means that there may have been some contravention of the Disaster Management Act in this entire case. He says it's a fairly newly case that they're looking into, and will certainly have more information as when that story develops.